Hi. Hello. All right. What's up, Michael? Ba-da-da-da-da. Nightmare fuel. That's horrible. I hate the sprite. Boo 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 boo. Haha, nope, nope. Friday, it's SMZ3 Friday. How's everybody doing? Bet you everybody's busy playing Hollow Knight. I don't blame them. It's a great game. I got it. I've been playing it a little bit. I'm digging it. I won't spoil anything, but it's pretty fun. It's hard. I find it, I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to it yet, but I find it a little bit harder than Hollow Knight. Like, OG. I'm so much better at, like, Metroid-style Metroidvanias where you have more ranged attack rather than up close and personal. Ooh, plasma. Hey, Super Dad Bud. Ooh, I should, Discord it up. Hold on a sec. Discord. It was not very effective. Not usually. SMZ3 Friday, baby! That's right. How's everybody doing? What's up, Kale? Jared Cap? You pooped your pants? Nice. Love that new Whopper video? New? What? That's been around for a hot minute. Decent. Gotcha. Oh, okay, because it's been around for a really long time. Like, a really long time, but that's okay, I get it. There's our bombs. We can go get plasma. And then some. Or we just get bombs from here. Heck yeah, dude. Whooper. April? Alright. I mean, it's your word against mine, right? So. Not a whole lot of work to do. Well, thank goodness it's Friday, then you just kind of coast and then finish up. Enjoy the weekend, you know? I'm glad you like it, Super Dad Bod. I'm really glad that you like it. Money out the wazoo, yo. Man. Yeah, I don't know exact dates. I feel like it's been a while, but again, I don't know, and I don't know if it really. I'm glad you enjoy it. We'll just leave it at that. Waste of money. All right, we're gonna go fill up on bombs here. Do 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 do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn it. Alright, don't be sorry. What the heck are you... I'm just glad you're here, homie. No apologies required in the slightest. So don't run forward to me. Oh, so they're just random then. Okay. Alright, that's probably enough bombs. This way we'll still get some more chests and hopefully have enough cash to pay off Zora when the time comes. Assuming that's what the seed wants me to do, but I can't remember the last time we actually got anything good from Zora. What's up, Random Task? How's it going, dude? Anybody been playing Hollow Knight Silk Song? I'm really enjoying it. More than I expected. I'm okay, man. I'm alright. I've got an unfortunately very busy weekend ahead, and I'm not looking forward to it. And with most things in the month of September, I'm not looking forward to it. There's very little to look forward to. This month sucks for me. I'm so busy. October is gonna be like a really well-received rest month. Oops. Decent. What a way to start the metroiding on when we go back. Getting a new roof today, not looking forward to writing that check. Yeah, no kidding. Thankfully, the house that we bought had a new roof done fairly recently, so probably won't need to do one for a good while. Hopefully. I guess I could have just walked up that way. I was sort of deciding what I was gonna do. I love that the D-pad is reflecting what I'm pressing, you know, with the B button or the Y button or whatever. I just wasted a bomb. Well done, Nick. Oh man, that sucks. At least 10 years is somewhat decent, but you should be able to get like 20 years-ish. Excuse me, madam? I'm not answering after that. That's rude. Try again. That was polite in all the wrong ways. Insurance is gonna cover most of it, but the deductible is hefty. Oh, see that solidifies it. So we'll go to Zora next. I'm sorry, excuse me, miss. Wow, doubling down. I guess we can go. Can we leave? Yeah, we can leave out this way. We'll just go this way here. Dun, 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 dun. Desmond, thanks for the rose. 300 bucks. We don't really need to worry about that. Sanctuary next. We don't really have any, like, good damage stuff just yet. We'll do Sanctuary, and then I guess I'll do Back of Escape. Maybe we'll find something good there. Whoop. So much more floaty now that you don't see like the legs wiggling and moving around and stuff. It's actually kind of nice and smooth. Well, I guess if we're moving down, it wiggles a little bit, but... Oh, that's fair, random task. I got you. Doesn't mean I'm actually going to respond. It's a banger for sure. Wow, just nothing. Bummer. Yeah, but it's not even like full heart pieces, it's just half heart pieces. This is not looking too swell here. I'm not enjoying the start of this. Once I get Morph Ball, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm going back to Metroid. Forget this. We have bombs and plasma. Come on now. Oh, but the reserve tank. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. I may actually have to go buy bombs if I want to finish up Moldarm Cave. I have nothing to do damage with besides bombs.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Waystar. How's it going, man? I love the cable. Curls around the bar and pulls on it. Gonna be another endgame morph ball. That's scary considering how we're not really getting a lot of good stuff. And the cable also holds up the item too. I like that.
Oh, hi.
I might after this reset and then quickly go to Eastern or the hut west of Eastern Palace. There's 3 items there I can grab. I don't think that can happen so close together with 2 seeds that have such a late morph ball. It was what, like almost 3 hours in and we finally picked up morph ball? I doubt that very, very much. I mean, it could happen. What's up, Mountain Dew? How you doing, man? I'm gonna hit you up on Discord. Last 6 months could be the story for a book or movie. Oh, right? I'm all ears. Now, mind you, all those extra bombs could be interesting. I hope that happens again. Yeah, you would. You would. I'm not gonna bother taking a look at Desert Ledge just now because I can't even remotely do anything about it, so there's no sense in really getting my hopes up. And I usually have to remind myself halfway by the time I have access into desert. This might even be like a Morph Ball is down in Brinstar Seed, which is probably not likely. Or it's here. Alright, well that settles out. Yes, this one. Morph Ball has been collected. Now, do I have plasma or is it not going to work? No. Okay, that's fine. So we have bombs, and what else? We have Morph Ball and bombs and plasma. No health other than our reserve tank. I gotta remember this isn't a door rando, so the doors are normal. It's gonna trip me up. Yeah, that's an easy grab. You suddenly want a Big Mac? Six shots with the plasma. You have faith in me, Mr. 3 E-Tank speedruns. Technically it's 4, but I appreciate it. That's the one thing I do different, and if I ever continued speedrunning, I'd work on, you know, not grabbing a specific E-Tank. The E-Tank I would skip would be the one, I hate this sprite. It is so big and bulky. I'd skip the one after beating Kraid. That would be the one I would skip. So I'd be going in direct ship with only 2 E-Tanks, which is scary. Here's our first full heart container. Yeah, it's just I'm not as good. It's just safety, you know. This last Sunday I saw Avenged Sevenfold and System of a Down in Chicago. System was amazing, top 3 comp. Yeah, I can imagine. Those are 2 really good bands. I really like Avenged Sevenfold to a certain extent. I like their hits. I'm not like a massive, huge, I have all their albums and stuff. First album I ever heard of theirs was City of Evil. And a lot of really, Beast and the Harlot was good. Burn It Down, I think, is another tune I really liked. Good band. And same with System of a Down. The fact that they're still like, they haven't written any new music and they're just touring like a lot of their old hits and still like having these massive venues and stuff just speaks to how like desirable they are. But I know that they don't do a lot of touring. I would love to see them come up with some new music, but I actually did I was looking at some pictures and information just this week, actually, funny enough, because I know that they were doing some shows, and like the likelihood of them ever like actually writing new music is like very unlikely, and that makes me very sad, because they're so unique, and it makes me sad that they're just not interested in getting back together. In that sense. They're just playing the music. Like, in order for you to write music, you kind of have to be able to tolerate your band members. And I'm worried that that's why they're not willing to do that. And it's just easier for you just to play your parts in your songs, do your job, and then go home. And so it worries me that they're not getting along, which is fine, because, you know, some of the best bands in the world have some serious contention, you know, because really strong, influential artists are selfish dipshits. They can be. You only know Backcountry? Dude, there's so many good songs. Just on City of Evil alone, that song has, or the album has so many bangers. That's crazy. Oh man, I've had a rough couple of days. I don't know about you guys. Just been feeling it. It's gotten really, like, drastically cold around here. Like, we're damn near very close to below freezing, which is just unheard of for September. And it's just been, I don't know, just been feeling really heavy the past few days. I hope everyone's doing okay. It's been weird to say the least. It's not, no, Kale. It's not what you would like Canadian cold. You're talking about snow. That's not it, dude. That's not what that means. Silly goose. Ooh, nice. I always like doing this out of sequence. Like, this is a huge sequence break here. Getting in here because we need Wave Beam to technically do it. And I like it when it's actually a good item, which makes it worthwhile, which makes it feel really rewarding, because most times it's not. It's just kind of par for the course. It's a fun one to do. It's actually, the less I do of that, the worse I get at it. It's a really tricky sequence, but I've gotten it pretty solid. I prefer not having high jump and doing it. It's much more fun. Ooh, that's a great item to get. Fire Rod is really, really good. Fire Rod or Lamp, both are excellent items to get early on in the seed. That's good. I am colder? I mean, physically, yeah. I'm like wearing slippers. I'm wearing, like a week ago, I was in t-shirt, shorts and a t-shirt, just trying to hang in there. Now it's gotten so cold and just really weird. The weather's been really moody, and I get affected physically and mentally by the weather, which is really annoying. I don't know about y'all, but it just gets me. Sometimes when the weather sucks, I hate it. I just clam up. I don't know. But I mean, it's kind of September can be like that sometimes. In where I live. More bombs, I'll take it. But it's usually October when things really start to kind of crank. Am I Indian? Do you mean indigenous? No. Are you? Come on. You love all weather? What's your favorite though? You gotta have one favorite season or type of weather. Okay, so that's Bottle Kid. That's kind of decent. My mom used to say, if you don't like all weather, then there's something wrong with you. Well, then there's definitely something wrong with me, but I don't need your mom to tell me that. I knew that before. Don't worry. Great, now I got my mom and your mom mad at me. Great. And it's Adam Sandler's mom to boot, which just makes it so much worse. There's charge. We have charge and plasma? Oh, giggity. There we go, Probe Steve, part 1, homie. Bringing it home. Ooh, hey, Brentstar's got it going on. Let's go. Does anybody in the Twitch chat want to answer that question, or do I need to? I can answer it, I just don't want to. McLovin' it. I like winter better, but I hate being cold. It's like better than being hot because you can always put more clothes on, but you can't take. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if winter was just cold and I didn't have to deal with all the friggin' snow, then it would be my favorite, and I could deal with the cold all the time, honestly. Because like summer brings better weather, but it also brings sometimes like it's just way too warm. But my biggest thing is I hate bugs. I really hate bugs. Like I despise bugs. And I have an unhealthy fear of like wasps and hornets and stuff. If there was like one thing I could change about myself, it would be that. It would just be able to just be cool around them and just not be so freaking scared. What do you Google for your answer? I was hoping that chat would help you out. So this is called SMZ3. It's a Super Metroid Zelda randomizer. So that's what you're seeing. It's not just Metroid. Not currently. I'm not scared currently, but I don't enjoy like, you know, hot summer days down at a picnic when you're combating against the wasps and hornets and stuff like that. Drives me insane. What bug is your least favorite? I just bundle all those flying assholes together, you know? I mean, you could say, like, bees don't freak me out or flies or anything like that because they're harmless. Like, the only reason a bee is gonna attack you is because you're threatening it, and so if you just mind your own P's and Q's, you'll be fine. But, like, assholes with wings... Can't reason with assholes with wings, you just can't. Hornets and wasps and yellow jacket and black jackets, they all could die in a fire. I literally want to see them perish in a fire. I don't care what they serve to populations. If I could round them all up and kill them, I would. Greg, thanks for the controller. Wow, great item. So we've got 2 pieces of heart and an arrow. I'm not going all that way to grab that. It's not worth it. How you doing, Greg? Hope you're well, my friend. You beat Super Metroid, in just 3 hours? Huh? You beat it 3 hours ago, or you beat it in 3 hours? Studying for a test on Sunday. What's the test for? Are they studying why you're so cool? Brownie points, chat. This is my masterclass on how to be a streamer. Step 1, always compliment the people that give you money every so often. Super McMetroid? Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, blowing planets up. Spruce bugs are scary as F. Spruce bugs, oh, you mean like... Oh, what are those things called? They always come in at like the end of the year. In the beginning of spring. Call them demon bugs. I think I know what you're talking about. They've got a bunch of different names. I think we call them maple bugs around here. But I think they have a different name. Those ones don't freak me out. Like creepy crawlies, even spiders don't really freak me out. It's not like I want to be like holding a tarantula. But like my wife is absolutely terrified of spiders, which is great. But she's not terrified of like wasps and bees and stuff. So we kind of complement each other. I can deal with the spiders. I am the primary spider killer in my home. And she's it's not like she's brave around those things, so she, like if there's like a wasp, like I'm probably the one that has to deal with it, which is not dope. My wife is terrified of all things bug. It's just the flying things for me. I have a cicada killer hanging out around my garage. Certification for a healthcare record system. Okay, cool. Tags on your t-shirt. What? What's going on, Eric? How you doing, man? I go to scratch it and it's a huge bug. Yeah, that sucks when you think one thing is happening, but it's the polar opposite, but it's also like your fear. Irrational fears are the most annoying kind of fears too, because sometimes it's like people will be like, oh, you don't need to be scared of those things. They're more scared of you than you are of it. But it's like, it doesn't have to make sense. I'm freaking freaked out, bro. And that's okay. God of War, which one? You know, I've never really played any God of War game that much. I started playing the first one on the PS4, and I'm just not into those kind of games, I guess. It's you know, there's some games that are out there that people are like, this is the best freaking game of all time. And I just, you know, you just can't get into it, right? Like From Software games or Twisted Metal games or you name it. And for me, it seems to be a lot of PlayStation games. I don't know what's wrong, but I just can't get into a lot of them. Ragnarok, nice. So that's the sequel, right? Helldivers 2. I tried to get into Helldivers, it just wasn't for me. There was some aspects of that game I just find a little too restrictive. Which is a shame because again, it looks like a super fun game. There we go, we finally got a sword, let's go. Perfect time too, because it looks like we're gonna be jumping back into Zelda soon. I gotta tell you what, guys, though, for $25 Canadian, Hollow Knight Silk Song is freaking amazing. Like, crazy good. I'm playing it on my Switch too, with my new Switch grips, and it's been such a delight. I've been having a blast. We should start gaslighting people that start talking about Ronald McDonald and just be like, what are you talking about? Having a blast with it. It's really good. It's really, really good. I'm glad I'm not streaming it because A, it's hard. And so there's some, I'm learning that the best thing that you can do with that game is to have patience in a lot of different spots rather than run in with like your head cut off like a chicken. Silksong, when I beat it, the laser is coming at it's the Mick laser coming out of his Mick hand, yes. I've been telling people for weeks now that this is the worst sprite you can choose for the Metroid side. And I hope that people understand that this is absolutely the worst sprite possible for many reasons. From a technical standpoint, it doesn't even remotely match Samus, so I can't stand in a certain position and get some strats off. Such a pain. Getting really good at the Creed quick kill again. I'm getting lots of good practice. You're taking your time with it too, yeah. Yeah, I'm playing because I have it on my Switch, so I'm playing it here and there. I just grab my Switch and run with it, and it looks great. Like it's not like it's leaps and bounds looks better than Hollow Knight 1. I guess we'll call it 1. But yeah, I'm having a blast with it. It's really well done. I had my trepidation with the game. I was really kind of nervous that it was either going to be so much hype and it was going to let down, or it was just going to be just like Hollow Knight 1. And I mean, I'm like I said, without letting out too much information, there are some similarities, obviously, and there has to be, because you can't go so far away from it that it just becomes a completely different game. But I'm having a good woo, Master Sword already. All right. How do you stream with Switch? You need a capture card. You could probably get some relatively cheap nowadays that may not offer the best benefits. If you have Switch 1, I would just recommend just a cheap one. If you have Switch 2 and you want to stream in 4K or 1440p or whatever, then you need something made by Elgato, but those capture cards can be expensive. So if you're wanting to stream Switch, then you kind of have to invest a decent amount of cash. Yeah, it's through your computer, yeah. Yeah, you need a computer or laptop or something like that. You can't just stream from the Switch to a service, unlike, I think, PlayStation and Xbox, where you can just natively stream. You don't really need anything else. Son wants to do it. That's cool. How am I doing it? It's just a randomizer, man. That's all it is. Real simple. Okay, so should yeah, no, we'll go back into Zelda. And we're up here too, so we can check 1 or 2 items. We have quite a bit more health now, which is good. Plus we have the Master Sword, so that's pretty fantastic. Most randomizers, at least for Metroid and Zelda, you can choose sprites when you build the seed, and then you play it, and it's just there. So. Alright, Spectacle has a bottle. We don't need that. Alright, let's save and reset. Let's go to Kakariko first, and then we'll reset again. And check Moldorm Cave, Ice Cave, and then we can do the front end of Eastern. Good. Yeah, I hope enough time will go by where I can talk about some of the changes and upgrades you get in Silksong. There's one specifically that just blew my mind and I absolutely adore, and it's one that you get fairly early on in the game. And I was floored because it doesn't tell you everything that you can do. So as you're playing the game some more, you discover more actions and you're like, oh my gosh, this is everything. I am playing as a SNES controller. Wait, no, it's this house. Duh. Dibbity-duh. So we don't really have anything right now that's going to give us a ton of progress. Gravity suits or speed booster, or I mean, I guess I could break into Rex ship, but at this point it doesn't really seem all that logical. Let me think here. Yeah, we'll just save and quit and go to Moldorm Cave. And without Mirror, I'm not going to be able to get up to Death Mountain and do Tower of Hera. So we are pigeonholed a little bit as to where we can go, so we're probably going to pick up some good items here soon. Whether it be Varia suit or Gravity suit or Grapple Beam or Speed Booster or Space Jump or something along those lines. If we get Arrow or Flute or Mirror, then we'll have some more stuff to do in Zelda here as well. I also need to remember to do all these things, I need to go to Zora. Boom, boom. We have bottles, right? We have 1 bottle. I might go buy a blue potion just cause, or maybe even just a red potion just to be safe. And the fact that we have half magic early on like this is pretty awesome too. Get some more health and stuff for Metroid. Ooh, another decent. Okay, all right. I like it. Not too shabby. Oh, you know what? We have hookshot. I forgot about that. I could have stayed up on Death Mountain. I guess we'll do that after I check a few different things. Hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. Looking forward to the weekend, I hope. I think I'll do Death Mountain next, actually. No. No. Because I have to go through Metroid to get to that way anyways, so it'd be faster just to do this first and then head off from there. Oh, and then there's Hyrule Castle as well. I can't believe I forgot about that. Do that first, I guess. Do 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 do. The Legend of SNES was mids. I prefer The Legend of Zelda. Nintendo could have done so much more. Yeah, I guess so. Sometimes you just gotta play the games you don't want to play the games that you do, you know? Thanks for your last 20 bucks, Unc. Rest in peace. Mono Magique. Quite a few items now. But they thought floating electronics were better than humanoids. Well, but you're making assumptions. You're making an assumption that this controller has no feeling, which I think is a little insensitive personally. You're just basing that off of opinions. We don't actually know. I'm not saying that I know, but I'm not going to completely agree with your statement. I mean, they're you know, there is a motherboard inside of the controller that is, you know, has thoughts. Obviously, I'm controlling it. So maybe it's like a shared hive mind that we share a brain. No, I'm not, Kale. Shut up. That's so mean. I'm sorry, Kale, but shut up. Oh, man. Again, I say shut up, Gale. That's much worse than your first comment. Whoa, what's with all the swords? I'm a controller to be reckoned with here. Good grief. Y'all gonna face my wrath, apparently. Oh, it's too early to do that. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Very unprofessional. How many sword swipes with the red sword does it take? 1, 2, 2. Okay. I'm doing the same damage as throwing a pot, which doesn't make sense in the slightest. What's up, Charles? How you doing? One shot? Yeah, seriously. Force. Okay, so now we'll go and buy a potion. Actually, I might even buy a blue potion as long as I have enough cat. No, we'll just get a red potion for now. Just to play it safe. I don't normally buy one this early, but why the heck not? And then we'll go up to Death Mountain, do everything that we can do up there, and hopefully we'll have some direction. No, Kale. 120? Okay, fine, I'll just do this then. It seems just a better deal. That's really expensive for a friggin' blue potion, though. I never really considered it, because usually, like, when I go get potions, it's at the end of the game, and I have almost, like, 2,000 rupees. But I haven't had to go farm, like, or get potions to fight Ganon in a long time. Alright, let's go get ripped off, you guys. Tariffs, yeah. I hate that word. Blue tunic, not bad. We'll have to come back for that. You know we're not getting the actual flippers from this guy. It ain't happening. We can microwave. I am not upset about that in the slightest. That's actually not too shabby. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go waste some time in Metroid for a minute just so we can go back up to Death Mountain. Yep. It is the economy. I'm not entirely sure what's going to be the fastest way. Maybe we'll just continue to go this way. Yeah, why not? Man, Ronnie got a big dump truck. I don't know if it's just the suit he's wearing, but he's packing. He's got that thick Mick whatever. I don't know. Come on. Really? There we go. I was almost positive that jump was possible. Big backside, or is it a double count? Quarter pounder? Probably Big Mac. I think that's the most associated sandwich. That's one thing I'm noticing. The older I get, the less I'm really desiring to have fast food. It's kind of a nice thing that happens when you get older. Donald McSamus, something like that. In a matter of speaking, yes. Good, perfect. Thank you so much. You love pizza? What's your favorite kind of pizza? We don't have hammer, so I can't go to Tower of Harry yet, so we're gonna get something good here. Nick pizza? All meat. what's going on with this game. It's just a randomizer. That's all it is. Just with different sprites. Okay, so Spiral Cave then, maybe? Because... not sure what they expect me to do with Spring Ball. I say they as if there's like people behind the scenes. It's not so. Because I have bombs, so I can bomb jump wherever I want. Take a look here, see what's on the ledge. Can you please completely get out of my way? It wouldn't let me turn left for whatever reason. I couldn't turn left. After this, I might go into Eastern now and just do the front end of Eastern and grab a couple of things. I'm actually really surprised that we don't really have clear direction of where to go next. The only dungeon I can even remotely do is Easterns. I mean, I could cheese my way into Rex ship if I need to, but I doubt that that's gonna solve any problems. Suitless things? Not in this logic. It's not in hard mode. Alright, save and quit. Does Timmy Ho Ho serve food? Of course I do. Lots of food. Sometimes too much. I feel like you knew the answer to that. Yeah, I'd much rather do a CWJ into Rex ship than do any suitless Meridia or it's all types of food. Like all different times of day. Breakfast, lunch, supper, you name it. They do sandwiches, they've done pizza in the past, they've done burgers. They do breakfast, they do lunch, soups, and it's all pretty good. It's like a less... maybe I can't compare it to Starbucks. Starbucks food and their drinks are just way too expensive. I can never justify the price. But it makes the missus happy. Like, that's the one thing that I think she just loves the most. She loves Starbucks drinks. Okay, so we know where the other tunic is. So that's good. We can get both tunics once we have flippers. And this is more along the lines of a Super Famicom controller. I mean, I don't mind getting a fresh brewed Tim Hortons coffee, but like it's only like $2. Like I can justify that cost. I cannot justify $9 for a drink half the size. I just can't do it. Again, I usually don't get anything for myself there. It's mostly for the missus. And I can't imagine that price going up where you're spending upwards to $20 for a drink. There's got to be a point where it stops. I remember when coffee was like $1. You can get $1, pay $1 and get a cup of coffee from Tim's. Unbelievable. Well, that's not a good sign. We can cheese this next part, but I don't know if it's in logic or not. I'm not actually all the way over here, am I? Oh, I have a key already? I don't remember hearing me pick it up. Alright. So big key is going to be in this next chest, and then we can open up the big chest. Still, there is an opportunity for us to get something good here. After this, I'm not entirely sure where I should be going. Oops. Man, well, it ain't it. Okay, so... let's take a look here. So there must be something in Metroid that I've forgotten to do then. One thing I know I can do is I can do some bomb jumping up to landing site. And same with moat. I can check moat. Okay. And then I suppose if I really needed to, I could do some hell runs, but it's not in logic, so. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Did I do landing site though? I did do landing site. Never mind. So then moat has to have something, right? Yep. Beautiful. You love to see it. So, based on my items, I don't know if the game wants me to go down to Meridi or not, but I'm gonna risk it. So we're gonna head down, and then if it's all a bust, then we can make our way back up. It's funny that I walked past that a few times, not even knowing it was there. Kind of hoping that we get speed booster soon, because that would really open up the game. Pegasus boots. Okay, that's good. You get lost so bad in this area? Now I can't, I mean, I guess I could, but alright, that's good. I was a little worried that I wouldn't actually be able to grab that item, but all is good. Oh, what happened? Ooh, very nice. Thinking I made the right call. Alright, fine. No, hold on. I don't like that. There we go. Got the down grab in there. That was close. Come on, that's gotta be possible, right? Alright, same thing. I know I've done that jump before, I don't know what I'm missing. Oh well. That is really good. I looked for some choices for Zelda that were McDonald's themed, couldn't find anything. Alright, so that's Eastern Palace. That's, I can finish that in its entirety, so that's good. What's up, Rook? Merle's fat ass tonight, yeah. Straight into the punch, huh? Is this Super Metroid? No. Why would you say that? What gives you any idea that this is Super Metroid? Hold on, chat. Just let it go for a little minute. Just chill for a second. They'll be like, yeah, it's Super Metroid. E-Tank. I did say I was hoping I'd get it. Let's heckin' go. Alright, we're gonna finish up this area as best as we can. Decent. Decent, decent, decent. And then we can go and do wreck ship. Sci-fi scamper. I'd play that. It's got the same energy as like Sneak King or whatever it's called. Killer clowns from outer space. Super metroid. Love what he has his hand on his hip when he's shooting, just like, you stop there, mister. I'm gonna get you. Whoops. That was a mixed shine spark, everybody. I hope you liked it. I did it just for you. Curiosity kills the clown. It might be faster to do it now than later, so I'm gonna save again. And if there's nothing on the left side, then I'm going to reset and we'll continue going up. Probably because this is a horrible sprite and not a lot of people choose it. That feels wrong singing that song. Alright, so we can reset. What's up, Metal? How you doing, man? Oh, you know what? Hold up. I'm not using my brain. Is the ice cream broke like the ice cream machine? Probably. I mean, there's only so many miracles can exist, you know? At least it wasn't super good, so if I skipped on it, it wasn't like a huge loss. How you doing, man? Need a burger after this? Yeah, seriously. Is there a Burger King Sprite? No. I mean, I don't understand why there's not, but what are you gonna do, right? Yeah. I wasn't trying to full half of it, I was just trying to do the halfing, but wasn't enough room. Damn it. Sorry, it's I'm loving it, not I'm loving this. Just try again next time. This level looks like a McDonald's kitchen. Yeah, no, that makes sense. The rest of the world doesn't know there is a Burger King. They only use them in the USA, really? With a side of Metroid. I don't know if you'd want something like that. You take a bite of it and you just... Well, I mean, whenever I eat McDonald's, it always saps my strength, like kind of like a Metroid does, so I guess it makes sense. I didn't even notice that he does that with a Happy Meal. Oh, that's horrible. Don't let go. There we go. Please do Zero Suit Ronald. I don't know if that exists, but no. No. You think you want that, but trust me, you don't. You think it's just a gag, you think it's just a joke, but you don't want to watch a stream and throw up at the same time. You don't want to puke all over your phone. I promise you don't want that. You know, better yet, just take it back. Just take it back and we can all move on. Just take it back, okay? Just take it back. In my fantasies, it exists. Okay, you need to go watch someone else then, because, like, yuck. I don't need to know that. We don't kink shame here, but that's pushing it. That's just gross. In my fantasies. That is a scary thought. No, I know, you're just teasing. I love his speed up animation. He just looks really funny trying to run faster. All right. The shoes are great. So there's only like one or two things that we can't actually grab. So we will have to come back for space or spring ball jump area. I feel like this is Zero Suit Ronald though. I don't know why. Either way, let's just start thinking about what we think. Let's think about what we say before we say it, okay, guys? Ronald or Ron or Samus McDonald? Samus McDonald. And before you ask, no, she didn't have. She didn't have a farm. What if he's Ron Weasley? Has he killed more aliens or Americans? That's a good question. And your answer will come right after these commercials. I'll take that. That's not bad. A bit more damage. Bum 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 bum. Nope, I don't need any. I've got 85 and I've got charged plasma ice. Nothing I could pick up at this point, missiles wise, is going to be overly beneficial. That show is just a quote machine, you know what I mean? Yeah, I picked it up yesterday, and I've probably put a handful of hours into it, beaten a couple of bosses. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. I just have no plans on streaming it until I beat it. Because if everybody else is streaming it and / playing it, then no one's really going to be able to enjoy it and watch it for the most part. So I thought if I was going to stream it at any point, it would be, you know, down the line. I believe I've said this to you a few times, Metal, but I really haven't enjoyed it since it came back onto Netflix in the first place, because I felt that they've all just become super amplified versions of themselves. With Bubbles being the largest outlier, I don't enjoy watching Bubbles as he is now. He just feels mean and not innocent anymore. He was super innocent in the first 8 seasons or so. But I mean, I understand that things change and, you know, people move on, and it'll be hard to watch it without John Dunsworth being there. Obviously they'll come up with something. They've written good characters before, they can do it again. Just one nice kitty right there, yeah. My favorite kitty is Sergeant Meowstein. Oh man. How do you unlock cholesterol beam? It's at the end of the game, don't worry. We're gonna hit Mother Brain with some strong MSG, don't worry. She's gonna put on some pounds, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like my movement in Metroid's decent today. No, nothing there. Reach the fall. Beep boop 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 beep. McRib suit. Yeah. Everybody be following Samus around. Just let me have a bite. Thanks for the fall. So after this, we'll go back into Brinstar and Criteria. There's a few items I can grab now that we have these items, but it looks like Zelda's gonna be in good shape moving forward here. Oh my gosh, I haven't done that in forever. Let's go. That was smooth. I don't really need any tanks. They brought the McRib back to McDonald's in Ireland first time since the late 80s, and they sold them out within the whole of Ireland within an hour. Yuck. I remember the first time I had it, I was like, this is pretty good. And then I remember the second time I had it, and I'm like, I need a hospital bed. I don't know what happened between the two experiences, but the first one was like, wow, this is good. I can't wait to try it again. And then the second one was just, it was the worst, one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. And I honestly, like, I maybe go to McDonald's once every 3 months, maybe. I don't go there very often anymore. In all reality, I've just been trying my best to just not eat fast food, and it's been going okay for the most part. Been spending more money at the grocery store and cooking and heating stuff up more often. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on. I thought I had a good sleep last night. I'm not feeling all that great today. I'm feeling a little bit sluggish. Haven't been to McDonald's in years. Good for you. It's terrible. I'm finding that there's just lesser and less things that I enjoy there. Their fries are still top tier. Those fries are addicting. Wingstop is better. I've had Wingstop a few times. I haven't really liked it. I'd rather just get store-bought wings for the most part. I've got a few brands that I really enjoy. I actually haven't really gone to any sort of like, we'll make wings for you place that was actually like really good. I just find that like grocery store wings are, if you prepare them right, they're usually better. All right, well that does that. That was pretty quick, in and out. All right, quickly stop in Criteria, then Brinstar. I mean, I could probably do some hell runs, but I'm not gonna bother. We'll go back to Zelda and use all of our new things that we've got to start getting some stuff done. We can do Easterns, we can do Desert Palace. I don't believe that Tower of Hera is required, but it is a green pendant, so we might want to pop up there anyways. I always find it funny when people talk about fast food because there are so many different ones in USA, but in Ireland we have like 10 different types. Yeah, it's somewhat similar in Canada. We definitely have like, I would say like second most maybe. I don't know if, no, maybe not. Like we got a lot of the same ones that the US has, but there's so many more in the States that we just don't get. So like it's so funny like whenever you like a new, like especially like a chain in the States like Firehouse or like Taco Bell or mind you, Taco Bell is in a lot of places in Canada now, but like there was a time there wasn't a whole lot. But it's funny when like a place sort of shows up in Canada, like it's like they'll be so busy for like 5 days and then very quickly it's like a dead zone. No one goes there anymore. It's really kind of funny. Gross. Alright, so now Waterway and then Zelda. Can't do much more in Metroid right now without taking heat damage. But yeah, they'll be like super popular for like 3 weeks and then it just dies off and it's just like, it's like the place is ready to shut down. And that's like a Canadian thing. It's all over the place in Canada. Unless it's a really super duper popular one. Since when does Ronald McDonald fight? Since ever? You're obviously not a fan of this game. Wouldn't it be crazy if you like look back at all your magazines and everything that you've ever seen about the game and it's just Ronald McDonald and you're like, have I been sleeping this whole time? Like everything you thought about Samus is in fact not, and it's just all Ronald. You play like Metroid 2, Ronald Returns, you're like, wait, I thought this was a different name. That would be terrifying. Samus never existed. That's right. Who's Samus? Always Ronald. McDonald's recently sued an Irish fast food place called Supermax because their signature burger is called the Big Mac, and McDonald's lost because Supermax had it first. So now McDonald's have to pay Supermax money to use the Big Mac. Really? Really? Just be funny and tell people Ronald is Pennywise. I think people will figure it out regardless if we tell them that or not. I don't think we have to verbalize it, you know? Thought I was tripping for a minute. The Mick Mandela. Went to school with that guy. Ronald McDonald finishes the mission with Samus can't. This is still not feasible. I don't have If I had Varia's suit, I'd go in there because Varia cuts down spike damage quite considerably. So I think I'll just wait. Yeah, no space jump yet. It just looks like it. You know what? Now that I have Ice Beam, we can actually do something here. Now, can I just go this way, or is it always locked off? I guess we'll find out in 2 seconds here. No, we're good. Alright, groovy. I started screaming from laughing at this. What is that supposed to mean? Where you were like, like when you say that, that's what I envision. Like it's like I don't want to be thanked for that. What's up, Will? It's going okay. Like, that's what I envisioned when you said that. Like, you were doing, like, everything was going swell, and then, like, something scared you to half to death or something. That was a little sequence break. A little bit of cheese for y'all to go with your Mick nightmares. What was that tech you did there? It was just like ace skip, I guess. I use X-ray beam and it forces Samus to stand up through. Like it's I shoot the little Puyo thingy at a certain like he has to be at a certain height. And then I can spring ball jump on it, but because I can stand up and do that, but when I use X-ray, I can force myself to stand up. And so it just pushes me through the floor, essentially. You can use it in a couple of different spots. You know what? I came all this way, might as well. I don't think you've ever played Metroid before and it shows. Yeah, definitely. You figured that one out real quick. Oh man, I really hope you're joking. You don't think this is Samus? Are you sure? Refresh the stream. I think it's just blurry. Just in case I do a hell run. No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be more fruitful if I just jump back into Zelda and do that. Samus looks different. I'm blinded by sarcasm. I'm blinded by a lot of things. But dumb comments like yours just piss me off! No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. I normally speak in sarcasm, my friend, so I don't think that's a problem. Can't put your finger on it? Just give it some time, you'll figure it out. This is what we do here, we gaslight everybody when they see the sprite to convince them that this is actually the character, not some goofball lady who's got a long series of games made by Nintendo, you know? It's Grimace, yeah. Man, that'd be a tall order for the creators to do that. So we don't have, yeah, so we still can't do Tower of Herod, but that's fine. So let's reset and we'll go do Eastern first and then Desert Palace. There we go. This is an SMZ3. It's a Super Metroid Zelda randomizer. Boom. Where? Why? Yeah, I know. That's why I said I was going to do Desert. Yeah, it usually happens when I make the switch. What rules did you apply when building the ROM? Nothing, everything's just plain. Everything's plain. Except for the... like the actual, what decides where items go and how the logic is. I didn't touch anything, everything's on normal. Not yet, Dragcap. I just got the lamp. And considering that I don't have the mirror yet, there's really not a point in going up there until I do. I haven't watched Anchorman in a remarkably long time, and I'm disappointed in myself. And you guys should be disappointed in me too. Why is there always fluff in my belly button? It perplexes me. You know what's funny about that? Is you saying that also perplexes me. But thank you for letting the whole community know. There's like probably 30 people watching on most platforms. And so there's 30 people that know that about you. That didn't know that before. Myself included. Just when you think you have it all figured out, you realize that someone has belly button lint. Love to share it, and I love to hear it. I think your belly button is eating your shirt. Yeah, that seems rude. Oh, that's good. I like that. GG's. Hey, Fatty Bone. How's it going? What's new with you? Thank you for the follow, JD. Appreciate that. If you guys are interested, I also stream on Twitch under the handle ThatSirNick. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you just want to follow on more platforms, feel free to show some love over there. I also have a YouTube page where I upload some videos every so often, so if you guys want to show some support, you can always do that. Same thing, ThatSirNick. You can find me on all those platforms. Rock and roll. I appreciate that, Daniel. Did I get the new Hollow Knight? I did. First thing yesterday morning. I've got, how many hours do I got in? I can show off my new carrying case for my Switch too. I love this thing. Can't really see it because of the lighting in the room. It's not really set for it, but it's really nice. It's a D brand kill switch. It's got, I like the cover on it, the controller cover thing. I got thumbsticks that go on it. It's got its own dock. I got a cover case for it too, which is really, really neat. Love it. It just kind of sits on top of here. How many hours do I have in it? Does it say? Maybe if I save and quit here. Hold on. Close the game. I'd say maybe 3 hours. I can't believe that this game only cost me $25 Canadian. It's unbelievable. Like, such a good game, and it just... You can get both of them for like less than $50 and have dozens and dozens, even hundreds of hours of gameplay and struggle and experience. 3 hours, 44 minutes, almost 4 hours, so. Yeah, Hollow Knight Silksong is proving to be a very, very fun video game, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Is it worth playing? I can't answer that for you, honestly. I wish I could. It really comes down to, you have to ask yourself a couple of questions. If you like Metroidvanias, then probably... Actually, let me rephrase that. If you like Metroidvanias, then there's a good chance you're gonna fall in love with it. Play the first one. Play the first one. And then you can literally jump into the new one, which this game has been in development for, what, like 6 years? And literally the release date was announced 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, they're like, hey, by the way, this game's coming out in 2 weeks. And so I honestly, like, I kind of pushed it down, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll get it. And I had some eShop credit from some games I traded in and got a gift card or whatever for Nintendo eShop, and so I was like, I can easily get this, and I did, and my god, it's so much fun. It feels like a really solid direction for a sequel. You're so meta. Started playing Hollow Knight, the OG one, in preparation for the new one. Nice. How are you liking that? I don't have a big key yet. How are you liking the first one? We'll download it now and give it a go. Yeah, if you have, I think, PlayStation Plus or Xbox Plus or whatever it's called, I'm pretty sure Game Pass. You could probably get it. It's probably in there, and you can play it without having to pay for it. But even then, it's not like it's an expensive game, and it's worth it. Like, the game could be worth $50 and it would still be worth it, I think. Especially if you're someone that's going to play the entire thing. It's tough, but it's not like Elden Ring tough. Like, if you've spent time with any of those From Software games, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, whatever, it's not nearly as hard as that. They're both free. Silksong is free on Game Pass already? Interesting. So I started The Messenger, and I'm really enjoying. Good. I'm glad to hear that. The Messenger was probably my favorite game I played last year. Surprised to see it on Game Pass. I am and I'm not. They gotta give value to not just games that you can play, but games that are day one releases, and not just necessarily Demon General. I don't remember the enemies in that game, but I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, so the cool thing about that Backward Haste, I don't know if you know this or not, but can I suggest your next video game after you beat that one? Because if so, I'm gonna suggest you play Sea of Stars. It's an RPG. It's got a lot of similarities to like Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG. The reason I'm suggesting it is a spiritual sequel. Not in its gameplay, but in its world building and story. Because apparently it takes place in the same world. I've started playing through Sea of Stars twice. I just haven't had the time to sit down and really go through it. Eventually I'm going to get it on my Switch, because I've been playing a lot of games in handheld lately, and I really want to sink a lot of time into it. My favorite thing about The Messenger, though, is the humor. The game's freaking hilarious. It's so freaking funny. I'm just killing it with this fire. Aren't you guys impressed with me? Yeah, the dialogue's fantastic. And the game's just gorgeous to look at. Can't remember who makes the Sea of Stars and Messenger. Excellent company. Well, I'm not sure what the game wants me to do next because. Okay, so you know what we'll do is we have a few more items that we can do stuff with. Let's go Sanctuary. Do we have what do we have? Okay. So we'll do this. We'll do Bonk Rock, and then we'll go up to Death Mountain and talk to the old feller. Missing Link, thank you for the GGs, homie. Appreciate you. I would love to know why it goes twice. I'll never know. Yo, Shovel. It's not like it's an unfunny game, but it is significantly more serious. If you appreciate music in games as much as I do, you'll enjoy both, because The Messenger had killer tunes, but Sea of Stars also has some really good music. My backlog is ridiculous. I think Sea of Stars might be one of the next games that I pick up and play through after I'm finished with Hollow Knight, but I also want to run through Cyberpunk and some other games. And I have no time. Nearly Dancing? Yeah, that's dope. I like to hear that. Ooh, okay. I mean, that's not gonna be extremely helpful. But I'm gonna be putting out way more damage now, so that's good. Both sides of each of these games have been really smooth sailing based on our ability to do damage. We started with Plasma and we got those swords pretty darn quickly. Hey Dolly, are you back to work? Thank you so much for the 40 months. Holy crap. Really? That's insanity. Thank you so very much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Hope everything is well with you. It could be that this is an Aga seed, unfortunately. We'll have to wait and see. Is that a SNES? It's SNES controller, yeah. I was just searching because I've been running randomizers on TikTok, tried to find a link to the past Ocarina of Time, but none existed I can find. Gotcha. Like you're looking for live streams or what? Back to work. All right, my friend. Good to hear from you. Now it's good. Well, that's good. You're in the swing of things. That makes me happy to hear that. You want to play it yourself. Gotcha. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be an Aga seed, which is not great, but whatever. So we'll go this way. Grab these heart pieces. I'll double check Dark Cross before I head up. It's a shame that we weren't able to find Hammer before that. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I am not feeling super great. It's part of the reason why I wasn't streaming yesterday. And while I was feeling somewhat decent this morning, I'm starting to kind of not feel all that well. I won't go into detail, but I'll hang on as long as I can, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the seed in this stream. We have one key. So yeah, Dark Cross is probably going to be good then. Don't care for... Yeah. Well, and you have to care about the game, and B, just have the knowledge to know where to go and stuff like that, so... I guess it's not really going to be that much faster to save and quit. Oops. Coming up on 2 hours. Don't feel like I've made a ton of progression. Oh, wait, what? Does that stay locked or do I have to... What? Is it? I've never bothered trying to go out of this room. I've always just gone in, so I've never noticed that. Is that the same thing with the original game too? Starting to build a decent little community here. Had all but given up on streaming. Streaming's tough, man. It's a tough gig. And it's not necessarily tough. The reason that streaming is difficult is because of the lack of consistency from your audience and the lack of consistency from algorithms that decide your fate. Whether you're on YouTube or Twitch or TikTok or whatever the case is. A lot of people get caught up in trying to achieve the wrong things for their stream. When the best thing that you can be is consistent and authentic. And unfortunately, probably the most impactful thing that helps your stream grow is the worst thing in the world, which is luck. Which is probably something that people don't want to hear, but it's the reality. So I hope your stream is going well. Hope you're hanging in there. Even if you're thinking about throwing in the towel. Dun, 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 dun. At least we're going up here and we're one-shotting most of these enemies, so that's nice. So, we can't do much. Actually, that's not true. We have hook shot, so we can get across over to Dark World Sanctuary area. Okay. And then we have free reign to go wherever we want from there. It's only been like 2 weeks starting again, but it's been a perfect distraction from life. That's good. I think gaming is at its best when it can distract you from some of the responsibilities of life. Oh, okay. Tit for tat, I guess. All right, see you, Punisher. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging. Just a randomizer, that's all it is. Just a different sprite. Nothing fancier than that. It's not like I'm playing Metroid 2. Jeez, I didn't think he was gonna be able to hit me from there. All right. Learned my lesson. Funny lad. There's something so funny about him like trying to get his grade 10. It's like, whoa, got grade 10, you know? And then Leahy, like, trying to, like, make him feel bad, be like, you know what I have that you'll never get, Rick? Grade 11. It's like, whoa! These guys are gonna kill each other. Having quite a few returning viewers is awesome. Was hard to achieve on Facebook, impossible on Twitch. Well, Facebook isn't a streaming platform anymore. Facebook doesn't know what it wants to do, and whatever it does it half-heartedly and unbeneficial to its creators. Facebook is the only for really when it comes to monetary values. It's just for it. There's no design. There's no flaw, or sorry. There's no plan. Like 4 years ago during the pandemic, they were all in on streaming, and they actually had some good thoughts and good ideas on how to kind of grow the platform and make it streamer first. You know, obviously the viewer experience has to be well done, but you know, they have to treat their creators well, otherwise there's not going to be anybody left. Twitch does a decent job. They just need to pay their people better. Twitch is getting away with murder. And it's part of the reason why I'm stepping away from being a full-time streamer, on top of, you know, other things. But being a creator, you know, just a live streamer in 2024 is just, or 2025, whatever year it is just not going to cut it anymore. You can't just go live and expect to grow. You have to create short-form content. You have to be consistent. You have to have a regular schedule. And again, even then, you're probably going to not grow the speed that you'd like. Streaming on Facebook is actually pretty popular in Europe. Yeah, and some other countries too, and like in the Middle East, I've noticed. But in North America, it's all but dead. People that I've seen streaming to hundreds of people and they've gotten partnered status and just absolutely crushing it, are streaming to 2 people. And at that point, it's like, what's the point of even bother going live? Like, what are you doing? So, Facebook's all but dead. Kick is a terrible platform. The only thing that Kick does well is they pay their creators better, but I feel like that the money that's coming in for that is dirty money, and I don't really want to be. I don't want to be part of that. Because I bet you somewhere deep down behind the scenes, it's pretty gnarly. And so I'll pass. Dude, great item. Okay, so that's good. You pretty much have to be a TV channel these days. YouTube is they were doing a lot of good things towards being able to stream on YouTube, but they were like, yeah, we're making all these plans, and then they got rid of the guy that was part of making those changes, and nothing really happened. Like, I've never seen. It's amazing to me how YouTube can get away with that, where they're like, hey, we're gonna change everything for you guys. Ice Rod is up there, but I don't have. Oh, I do have the cape. Okay, I'll grab that. Like, full-time streaming 2 years ago was so much more perceivable for a lot of folks, and nowadays it's not. I mean, I used to be a full-time streamer. I can't pay my bills based on what I make. I barely make anything. You know, as opposed to, you know, height of pandemic, I was making really good money. And even post-pandemic, I was doing okay. I was able to do this as my job, but now I can barely. Yeah. This isn't a reliable way of making consistent money anymore. And again, that has to do with luck and lots of other things. Like you can force your way to be somewhat successful in streaming. You'll always have an audience. Masta, thank you for the heart. You can always force your way into having an audience and people that will support you, but it really does take a reasonable amount of luck to really be successful. A lot of right place, right time, and capitalizing on that. The problem is that when you're starting out streaming, you don't know when things are really, really good until you either capitalize on it or it's gone. And it's happened to many people. Ooh, there we go. Baby seed indeed. So now in the twilight of my streaming, I'm just enjoying just playing games and being a jerk online. Whoa. Okay, so we just need hammer, medallions, flute, red cane, and not red cane, and flippers. Decent. Or gold or silvers, one of the two. Okay, so no Misery Mire and no Skullwoods. Stream Destiny. Once I'm working WTFN? Huh? Once I'm okay, so there's one item I got. We're on a roll here, folks. Why the frick not? At this point I'm considering doing it even if I'm not working a separate job. Ooh, Ice Palace, I guess. Because I mean, there's it's not like every stream of mine is consistent anymore. And so, yeah, I might do it. I don't know. Pay to play, I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. I mean, if you're talking about pay to play, like you have to get like DLCs, that's always been like that. You always get locked out of content if you don't get the current DLC pack. Or you don't even like, yeah, no, I wholeheartedly disagree. If you want to use the pay to play argument, then it would work towards Destiny Rising because it is a gacha game. But for how much I've been putting in time for Destiny the past 2 weeks, or actually since Edge of Fate launched, yeah, I couldn't disagree more. And Destiny is going to get a whole lot better starting next week. They're changing a lot of things that are making it, like, they're flipping the script, and I'm so stoked. Like, I'm gonna grind the snot out of that game, and I'm probably gonna start a new character. Probably start a Warlock and work on it, so maybe I'll stream that. For those that don't understand what the game is, I can build a brand new character. Yeah, but you can't even play the stuff you already bought because well, some of the stuff, yeah. But I'm like, a lot of people are gonna get pissy and upset about it. I'm understanding it from a developer standpoint that, you know, I don't really want to download Call of Duty where it's at like 200 gigs and I can only have one game. Like realistically, if Bungie put all of the content from the first few years of Destiny back into the game, that game would be close to 300 gigs. No word of a lie. And at that point, I don't think I could justify it, because whether that's on my PC or my PlayStation, that's going to eat up so much room. I think what would work best for Destiny is unfortunately they have to change the model of how the game works, where you get to decide the content that you want to play. If you have all of the DLC packs available, you have access to it, but that's not how Destiny works. Destiny works basically everything is available all at once, and the only thing that's keeping you from accessing it is the paywall. Once you have paid for X DLC, then you can play it, you know, and it's immediately available. It's not like you have to pay it and then download it, which is really, really nice because it's just always there. So when you're playing the game and you're like, oh man, this is cool, I want more. And so you get, you know, whatever expansion, you get to immediately play it. I think that's really, really cool. But I also see the problem with that is that makes the download size significantly greater. And because of that and how it complicates it, I don't know if they'll ever do that. But I think that would be the best way to do it, because there's a lot of content from like Shadowkeep and the Red War that I would love to go back and play. And some old raids that I would love to play. I don't really see the point of putting old raids away. I mean, if you want to talk about story and lore and crap like that, I don't have hammer, do I? Shoot. All right. I went into one of your streams the other day and there was very few people there. Kind of broke my heart. Oh, whatever. My Twitch is deader than dead. I don't think I can pull that back from the brink. I don't know what happened. It almost seems like people just hate me for no reason, but that's not the case. See, 2 years is a lot. The last time that I played, I beat the final shape, almost all of it, and Bungie celebrated by laying everybody off, and that kind of irked me, so I stopped playing for a little while. And then after they released Edge of Fate, I can't stay away for very long. But the cool part is jumping back into the game. My clan is also jumping back in, and so we've been doing some raids. Last weekend we did Vault of Glass, almost all of it, the new version in D2, and it was lots of fun. I love you too. Love you too. Love you all. Yeah, like most of the like honestly, it's Twitch has been really not fun to be on, and TikTok's been the platform that I've really enjoyed the most, just because. Oh, you just give it time, Kevin. I'm gonna be rolling in rupees in a second. Mind you, this is after I paid off the Zora, so I don't have to drop 500 bucks for no reason. And not to say like, oh, there we go. Now, see, Kevin, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I'm a wizard. I'm a warlock from Mars. Not to say like it's up and down. Streaming is one of the most volatile things that you can do, whether you do it as a career or not. You can watch a bunch of streams and you'll often hear people say, hey, yo, it's been a minute, how are you? Streaming is fickle, and that's why it's hard to do it as a monetary gig, because donations are not like the only donations that you can somewhat count on are people that have been part of your stream for a while, and they have their monthly their monthly subs, but that can end in an instant. I think if you're ever going to be a streamer and you ever get to the point where you can start to do it as a job, you always need to continue to appreciate that anything at any point in any time it can change, and just be thankful for the experience and for the opportunity. And that's where I'm at. I'm floored that I was able to do this as my job for like 4 years. And now, now I'm looking for work and looking for a brand new career. Streaming will always be there to fund my gaming habits, and wow, we're getting really good items. And just a chance just to hang out and let some of my crazy out. Huckleberry Piffin. To be honest, I'm kind of in a dark place, and streams like yours literally saved my life. Keeps them pretty dark. What am I talking about? Cheese. I'm talking about the experience of cheese. What game is this? This is Metroid Zelda Randomizer. Can you buy me a cottage? Yo, don't be greedy. Controller Link's got bills to pay, and you're out here being like, yo, can you buy me a house? Like, read the room, friend. Read the room. No, we're just talking about just like streaming and emotional stuff and really manly things. I have 934 poopies. I do have that amount of poopies. Thank you for pointing that out. Can we all thank Kevin for noting that I have lots of poopies? Say thanks, Kevin. Okay, so we don't have hammers, so this actually isn't possible. What's the Metroid aspect in this? I'm glad you asked, Garrett. I'm gonna show you. And then afterwards, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna shut up, you're gonna eat your popcorn, and you're gonna enjoy the show. You hear me? So mean. Ta-da! What I'm gonna do next might scare you guys. It shouldn't scare you. Grow up. But yeah. Yeah, all in all, just gonna keep at it. Missing links. I think the most important thing about being a streamer in this day and age is being consistent and having fun. When you're having fun, there's a good chance that someone in your audience is gonna have a good time, and they're gonna reciprocate in many different ways. And I think the most important thing that you can hope for is just people that just communicate with you and have conversations with you. Obviously, making money is really cool, but it's never been about that for me. Well, that's not true. I mean, there's been times where I've been driven by cash in streaming, and that's a dangerous thing to do. You kind of miss out on being in the moment when that happens. And playing video games as a job can really steal away from like your own personal gaming time. So like taking the pedal off of streaming as much as I have been has allowed me to enjoy playing video games again, which is such a strange concept to a certain extent, but you're having fun right now. Lately, since I've been kind of dialing back the streams a bit, I've been enjoying streaming a whole lot because it feels like I'm just hanging out and I'm allowed just to kind of, I'm not trying to be something I'm not, just trying to, you know, pull people in and stuff. I could be doing more with the video creation and making videos, but I'm lazy. All right, so we have Varia's suit now. So we have literally all of Norfair to check, so let's quickly run through this. I love the reactions when, yeah, especially when I switch. It's either the reactions of the sprites, like what is that, or what are you playing? Why are you picking up Zelda items in a Metroid game, you know? And then people realize like the rabbit hole of randomizers is insane. And it's awesome and amazing and something that I love so tremendously. Tell me about it. The only game I play for fun is Diablo 4 because I play games for a living and can't even talk about them because NDAs. Interesting. I didn't know that. Beautiful. I low-key get annoyed at backseat gamers that don't realize you're playing a rando and say you gotta do this or do that. Backseating is just objectifiably just the most annoying thing that any viewer can do. Whether they know it or not. It's tremendously annoying. Because those same people that are telling them what to do probably hate it when people tell them what to do. And they'll never know what it's like because they're not a streamer. I shot you one shot, you should be dead, idiot. I ask if you've done, yeah, exactly. That's fine. And like, I try to ignore it. I just don't like it. I really don't like it when people just think that the best thing to say in this moment is like, I'm gonna tell you what to do. You know? Now my problem is I ask questions rhetorically, not just like, you shot to shoot him. I did, and he moved back a bit, and then he got a jerk again. And honestly, that's one of the reasons that I'm playing Hollow Knight for myself, is I don't have to worry about an audience. I can just kind of turn my brain off. Most people don't realize it's bad to do because they think they're helping and just, exactly. And I think that's fine. And though usually those types of people are also the ones that go, oh shoot, I'm sorry, my bad. Because they actually understand why some people would ask to not backseat. But then there's those people that when you ask them not to backseat and they get like super offended, like, get offended, I don't care, I don't want to be friends with you anyways. You're stupid. Or whatever, you know, like, I don't want to know you. Like, if you get offended because someone tells you not to backseat, you got some you got some growing to do. Sorry. As long as they're, okay, if they ask you like, excuse me, can you please not backseat? Like, yeah, they're being a dick. They don't have to ask you that way. But if someone's asking you like, hey, do you mind not spoiling that for me? Don't get upset. Just do what they say or leave the stream. You have two options. Don't be a dick to the streamer, because they get enough of that as it is. Like, it's one thing to, like, you know, work in a position where, you know, when you make a mistake, the customer has a right to be like, this is not okay, this is unacceptable. But, like, when streamers are just trying to have fun and hang out and stuff like that, and they say something that you don't like, that doesn't give you the right to shit all over them. And so, like, there's gonna be some aspects whenever I hang up the towel and stop streaming for good, there's gonna be a lot of aspects I am not gonna miss in the slightest. But the negative will never outweigh the positive, and so I'm still thankful and lucky and blessed to be able to do what I'm doing in the room that I'm doing it in. I'd like to think if it wasn't for streaming, I wouldn't be able to be in this house, and all the other really cool things that have happened to me. But streaming definitely can suck. Sure can. There's aspects about it that I promise you I will not miss, and backseating is definitely the one of the biggest ones. My wife doesn't have interest in a lot of the games that I play, so she ain't gonna say nothing. And so it's just me and my brain, and if I want to die a bunch, I don't have to worry about someone calling me bad or a noob or something like that. And you know, it's that reason that a lot of people will be like, I'm scared to start streaming, because they're intimidated by what could happen. Because with discoverability nowadays, you know, it's not hard for you to find someone to watch you. But whatever. Back to the game. Because you're shy. Well, I mean, that's huge. If you're scared to do it because you're shy, then I'm worried that you're never gonna start. And so, in that instance, you just gotta do it. You gotta literally just turn your brain off and just do it. Otherwise, you're never gonna start. Make Metroid, I got you. I don't even go out in public much. This is my social interaction. Right, so what I would suggest then maybe for you is you don't necessarily need to start on a microphone. You could always just do text. I think that's a purely a negative, but I think if that's a starting place for you, just have a screen up. You don't have to talk on a mic, you don't have to have a camera. And there's lots of people that have fun doing it, that either use a VTube model where it's just like a character in place of a camera, but they still capture who you are. They just don't need to see you. But you can always just start and just do a stream or whatever. But I think, you know, don't have your camera on. That's fine. Obviously, if you're wanting to be successful, that's gonna be a big no-no. But if it's just a matter of your nerves and you're just anxious to start, then I would recommend that. That way you at least get started, because you're never really gonna know if you're good at streaming if you don't do it, right? You could literally stream yourself covered in chocolate, pinned to a giant wheel spinning around, and someone would watch it for hours and hours a day. And I thank you for your viewership. Close the spoiler. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. Unless... Daddy? Daddy? It's more like keeping the conversation more, not being seen. Well, and the one thing that you're gonna learn when you first start streaming is that managing a conversation and gameplay is difficult. It's not something that you're gonna be good at right off the gate, and so that's why I suggest people that are nervous to start streaming to just friggin' do it, because you're not gonna. It's not like you come out of your mother's womb like being able to game, you know. Unless you're like unless you know, probably everyone else in here is like, well, that's not me because I'm the best gamer in the world, and I'm not. Obviously, I'm not talking about you. But don't talk about. Well, then don't talk bad about ketchup, Levius, you monster. Hey. Hey, buddy, it's been a while. Sorry about that. Yeah, what gives? My son is 3 and he can play the shit out of Paw Patrol on PS5. I believe it. Yeah, but can he speedrun Paw Patrol? Because if he can't speedrun it, I don't respect your son. Why is it Ronald? If you're asking that question, then you must require a response. And so I think the safest thing for you is I'm gonna leave you always wondering, because I think that's much more fun. So, why Ronald? I'm not telling you. Sorry. Oh, I don't have space jump. Did we do everything in upper? With the exception of Crocomire Escape, we did. I can still get in here, so it's fine. I just can't grab every single item. Yo, you're in the Philippines since July? Oh my snap. Oh my snap? Yeah, let's just go with it. What's up, Molliver? How you doing, friendo? Why Ronald? I'm not answering you. You hit the lucky wheel of Nick's not answering every... Okay, fine. I chose... You know why I chose Ronald? Because I wanted to frighten people. That's literally it. If you're looking for some, like, deep down, like, look inside my soul, like... I had a dream 2 weeks ago. It was 2 a.m. It was raining. The fire inside the fireplace was burning, yet there was a gnawing anger in the stem of my gut. I felt the wind creep, like, no, I just chose it. I just chose it. I'll be here till November, but when I come back, my fiance will be with me and we can finally get married. Dude, that's wicked. Haunting dream. Okay, so this is why I get pestered. Why Ronald McDonald? Why? And then I just open my heart to you and you're like, haunting dream. Don't judge me. I don't want to be a streamer anymore. It's too hard. Please send subs. P.O. Box, freaking give me money. You're pulling my leg? What? I know. This isn't my first... This isn't my first rodeo. Sorry, I said the word wrong. Bro is Mick crashing out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm losing it. He picked Ronald McDonald to watch that fat ass run about. You know it. I wanted to see that thick with 2 C's, that thick milkshake. Why Donald? This isn't Donald. What do you think? Fat? Read the room. His milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Ronald's... You mean Donald. Spell it right. You said Donald. Fly straight. Wait, that a finish in Zedla Silver Arrows? Yep, Kevin. Just out of curiosity, what language do you speak? I know it's autocorrect. Sorry, Donald. Donald's hot. Thank you. Finally, someone is appreciating Rotten Ronnie the way that he needs to be appreciated. Remember, Fat Tones, both hands on the phone, please. I nailed that. That was so cool. I'm so good at this game. I say that knowing full well that I am actually good at Super Metroid, but I do stupid things and I'm like, I'm awesome. But in the back of my head, I'm like, well, but I'm actually kind of good at the game, so... You should go beat Dragon and get Space Jump. Yeah, about that. Somebody killed him already. And we're trying to figure out who it is. Ronald McDonald is on the scene. Donald McRonald. That makes my brain hurt, man. Me, autism, can't speak well. Dude, I get it. I totally understand. I got a touch of autism myself. When you speedrun Super Metroid and you learn how to do ledge grabs and down grabs, it sort of changes the way that you play the game. And so I was trying to do ledge grabs, but I also wasn't really paying attention. But I was also trying to do down grabs, so I just in turn made myself look like a dum-dum. What kind of duck wears what kind of duck wears pants? I don't know. I don't got time to answer your questions. I'm busy. You ask a lot of me, you know. I'm just trying to show how cool I am, and you're just like, what's the square root of the Earth's orbit thing? I don't know. Go bother Stephen McScience. I don't know, dude. That's my favorite show. Welcome, kids. It's Stephen McScience. Answer my questions. I don't know the answer to it. I got you, Kevin. You're good. I find typos very funny. It's something that I enjoy seeing, so forgive me for calling it out. I will continue to do so. So if you're okay with that, then you're okay. If you don't like it, then we may not be made for each other. Unless you got big knockers. I like big knockers. Ha ha ha. Sorry. Oh, somebody turned up the sass meter. This dude is so Canadian. I am. Sorry. So Canadian. Sorry. Is that better? Sarah doesn't care. She doesn't watch my stream. She watches Mr. Beast. She doesn't watch streams. I'm like the only streamer she watches, but she's at work. You're a fat man with small knockers. You know, just because I asked doesn't mean you needed to tell me. I'm just being honest. Like, I know sometimes like it sounds like I want to know, but it's more just for like the laugh. Like it's like, haha, boobs. But you didn't need to tell me, and now that I know that, I don't know how to feel. Like I'm very confused. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with that information. Like, hey Sarah, you're never gonna believe who I met in my stream today. I met a fat dude with small knockers. I didn't even know they existed. You know, like I didn't need to know that. It's okay. I'm a fat man with fat knockers. Again, like. All you guys are doing, like, I know what you look like, Gibbles. I've seen pictures of you. By the way, very tasteful. But, but when I see you guys waltz into the stream, all I'm gonna see is fat dude with no knockers, fat dude with big knockers, skinny person with whatever, a regular lady with regular knockers. Like you're not even giving me the opportunity to paint the picture. You're painting it for me, and now I can't see anything else. And this is totally unfair. And I quit. I'm done. I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here. Oh no. How do I make this? There we go. How do I make the stream go away? It's not working. Ah! It's all of it.
Are you sure about that?
Meanwhile, Ronnie's like melting and everyone's like, yes, melt you sandwich bitch. Manic insanity makes the people drove to the stream. No, flock to the stream in droves. That's the words. Makes them follow. I'm gonna have like a pre-resequit, like, do you want to join the stream? How fat are you and what size are your knockers? No two knockers are the same even on the same person? Really? What magazine did you read that from? No two knockers are the same? Would you read that in like Boobies Monthly? I can't even believe that you have a subscription to Boobies Monthly. Actually, you know what? No, I do believe that. The right side is always bigger. This was in this one's Nintendo Power. Yeah, Nintendo is really strayed these days, you know? They're going for an edgier look. It was in Tits Quarterly. I feel like Tits Quarterly would make more sense if they did that magazine, like, only twice a year. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Tits Quarterly makes it seem like there's 4 boobies, or four tits. Which we barely can handle that in Total Recall. I don't think we can handle it in this day and age. I am very dirty today, and I think it's your guys' fault. The Holstein version. The things that Ronald has to do to get the burgers. Well, it just makes you wonder, like, he's killing a lot of creatures. Like, what are in these burgers? What are we shoving into our mouth holes? Don't gaslight us, bro. I'm not you're gaslighting. You told me you were gaslighting me. Like, if I don't gaslight us, bro, and I change the letters around, it literally says, I'm gonna gaslight you and fart in your face. So who's gaslighting you? Mr. Destiny Rising? I saw you streaming it, but I wasn't able to hang out. How are you enjoying it? Metroid infused french fries? Yeah, you take one bite of a french fry and it sucks all your energy away and you die and wisp away. That's what you meant by that, right? It's Cernic After Dark. It's 2:19. It's not dark. I'm so PG. A good Metroidvania came out yesterday. What game would that be, I wonder? What could you be even talking about? Reminds me of the Destiny I used to love. I don't mind the Destiny that exists now. And with next week's Ash and Iron update, I think it's gonna get a whole lot better. We'll get PG up in here, mofo. What's up, Reaper? Gosh, I just want to touch your beard. Gosh. I want to get all like kitty cat on your chin, you know? Just... Oh. And I know you'd let me because you're a sweetheart. It is a nice beard. Okay, but... Okay. You know what? You've earned the right to say nice things about yourself to me. Should have gone with Leisure Suit Larry sprite with it. Don't talk about Leisure Suit Larry. You're gonna spawn Stud Muffin. If I ever do a stream of Leisure Suit Larry, I think that guy might... We'll just say... I'll just use the words, I think he might spurt. That's disgusting. 6.48 million burgers every day. I gotta stop contributing to the cause. No, I don't. My stomach can't handle McDonald's anymore. And they aren't even that good. You take that back. Let me get... You know what? No. There's nothing that you can make that's better than a Big Mac. You sack of crap. You haven't McD's? Well, but you're in Cali, man. You got lots of great options, especially like Mexican food. Chef's kiss. All right, boys and squirrels. We don't... Oh, we do have the hammer. Okay. Let's... Before we... Okay, what can we do based on what we have right now? So we have to do... We can skip on a Misery Mire and Skullwoods and Tower of Hera. So we have Swamp Palace, Ice Palace... What do I need, though? I don't think I need anything other than medallions. So I think we'll go to Dark World and do Swamp Palace. We might be close to go mode. I think we're only needing the medallions. Because everything's done in Metroid. I don't need Spazer, so those items aren't needed. So it's just getting the medallions at this point, and we're pretty much done. Which may end up being a pretty solid seed here. I can make something better than McDonald's right now. I just need to find a toilet. That's gross. Don't stop. This is... Dude, moms watch me. I'm big in the mom demographic. You're gonna make all the moms go away. It's like you don't even care about my success. Sorry, moms. Yeah, don't scare them. I'm not even, it's not scaring them, it's making them mad. Have you, like, a scared mom is like, whatever, it's funny, but an angry mom? Yeah, Daniel, I love MILFs too, man. MILFs. I can't even say that. Moms I like stream. Oh, dude, I thought you typoed so hard. I'm like, I'm gonna dunk on this sucker so hard. And he's like, hold on. I got something for you, bud. Moms I like streaming for. Oh, dude, that's excellent. No hell hath no fury like a... Dude, I remember one time we went to a store and they had advertised a TV in a newspaper. And I don't know what was going on, but they were advertising it. And I can't remember if they were out of it or they advertised it wrong or whatever. But my mom turned into like a Karen a little bit. But like a kinder version, but like I'm getting this done. And she got that TV and it was for my bedroom. And I don't know how she pulled it off. And she went to bat for her boy, got that TV at the price that was listed. Good old LCD flat screen. No, it was I don't know what it was. But man, you gotta love those moments when like a Karen is scary, but if the Karen is your mom, you're like, go mom. Happy Friday to you. Unless you live somewhere else in the world where it's now Saturday, then sorry about your Friday. She held them accountable. Yeah, she showed those teenagers what was what, you know? Nick's mom likes my stream. My mother is like one of my biggest supporters. And she's a mom that I like streaming for. Oh, buckets of fun. Buckets of fun! Buckets! Hollow Knight Silk Song is really good. I'm enjoying it. I stopped playing Bonanza so I could play it. Do you let her watch you? She is a grown-ass woman. She does not need my permission on anything. And I know my mother very well. When I start talking inappropriate, you know what she does? She politely leaves the stream. But she hasn't watched the stream in a hot minute. My mom's nice like that. Wait, what? No, you're not. Okay. If you think that you are my mother somehow, which I know is not true, what was my weight when I was born? You're not gonna get this. And if you say like 20 pounds, I'm gonna ban you. Just brace yourself. I'll waffle stomp your crotch and then ban you. Nope, you're not my mom. I knew it! Gosh. You're so dumb, dude. I knew you weren't gonna be my mom. Okay, random task. Freak out, man. You're freaking me out, bro. You're like insanely close. I don't appreciate you. You're freaking me out. I appreciate you, but you're scaring me. You're about 5 ounces off. Nick came out with a school bag. I came out with a duotang. If you don't know what that is, then you're definitely not Canadian. Came out with a pair of drumsticks and a controller. And quite the sassy attitude! So what do you like in your streamers, Ted? Oh, I only watch streamers who've got the sassiest attitude. No hockey jersey. I'm not a hockey boy. I like hockey, but I'm not a hockey boy. Yeah, I know. Reaper, do you go to In-N-Out a lot? And that's not a sex joke, by the way. Legend of SNES. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing if you think about it. I would go to In-N-Out all the time if I could. You're watching your girlish figure? Is that the statue of Tifa that you got a little while ago that you're talking about? Or are you saying something else? I like our local hockey team is called the Belfast Giants. For some reason, I thought you were going to say, like, I love our local hockey team. They're called the Hockey Boys, or, like, local hockey team. Belfast Giants. That's cool. Man, I would love to go to Ireland. I think that would be... Ireland or Scotland? Actually, Ireland would be my number one place if I ever went to the UK. More than, like, England or anything like that. I would love to go there, and then maybe Scotland. Sorry to my friends in the UK, in London and England. I'm good. Hey, beautiful. I'm married, and it's almost my anniversary, so be careful. Ireland is definitely number one. That's right, Scotland. Eat my haggis. What's this, pirates? 17. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what that means, so I just... he said something strange and I said something strange. I don't know what he means by this pirates. I'm very confused, chat. Ireland is number one and Scotland can suck it. They can suck it. They can suck the haggis. Has anybody here ever eaten haggis, and what did you think about it? And be honest, don't be like, well, I didn't like it, but it would be way more funnier if I liked it because Nick didn't like it. Like, contribute to the conversation. It's an honest question. It's really bad. Yeah, but you're Irish. I feel like you guys sort of compete with, like, which English accent is the hardest to understand. And so it's like, is that the kind of thing, like, do people from Scotland, like, Ireland sucks, and Irish people are like, Scotland sucks? I want to know if there's a rivalry. Arrive early. Oh, man. I'm losing it today. We just think of English. See, I was gonna suggest that, but I was like, I'm gonna let you explain, and we're gonna see where we go. And then you were like, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So the only thing that's gonna trip us up right now is we have no medallions, and the last two dungeons that we have to do require medallions because there's three actually. There's this one. Oh, no, it's not. We can do this one and then... Okay, so it's just... We only need medallions for Turtle Rock. You are feeling... Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm ignoring it. I'm almost done the seeds, so I'm able to hang in there. Sometimes when my brain gets active, I can ignore the issue. But yeah, I would love to go to Ireland. That would be dope. I think if I'm gonna travel anywhere, like, to a foreign country, I think my first destination has gotta be, Japan. Without a doubt. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I would love nothing more. Jarg Cap's over there just like gooning so hard because I'm at Ice Palace. I think the laughing is helping. Is the laughing that people are doing at me or the laughing that I'm doing? Either or, as long as everybody's having a good time. Suck it. Suck my bombs. All right. I would sell my firstborn to go to Japan, and he a pain in my ass. How old is your firstborn, just out of curiosity? Because if he's like 15, like, that goes without saying. He's 11? That's tough. Like, if anything under the age 5, and I would have probably been a little disappointed in that, but if you were like, he's 22, it's like, duh. You're not gonna get much money for him. Cool, that's fun. I love getting smacked around by a duck lizard. Yeah, I think Japan would be my #1. I would love to go. Oh, I don't have a key. I would love to go. As a gamer and as an enthusiast of the culture. I'm just curious on how things would, like, obviously I think the most expensive thing would be flights. I would hope that accommodations wouldn't be extremely expensive. So that's our hope, is Ether is Turtle Rocks. But we'll keep checking everything just to be sure. Even though I have the big key and finishing the dungeon, but I mean, the reality is we don't have much more of this dungeon, and plus we have the red cane, so it's not like we have to do the long version. I would also love to go to South Korea. I think that would be another place that I'd love to go to. I really appreciate their culture. Same with like Italy. That'd be cool to go to Italy as well. And then maybe like, I don't know, Australia can be a hard sell just because like everything there wants to kill you. Maybe not like intentionally, but I feel like death lives there. Like, when something is called the bird-eating Goliath tarantula, that's kind of the indication that that is a place that's probably not meant to be lived in. Like, the spiders that we have in my neck of the woods, like, sometimes they can get a little bit big. Like, I think we have wolf spiders or something like that. But, like, they're not that bad. But, like, a Goliath bird-eating spider. Like, why? Why? Yeah, this seems like a good place to live, hey, mate? Like, I'm not a bird, but I think that the tarantula could probably do a really good number on me. Australians love northern Saskatchewan because their spiders are small. Yeah, that's true. Didn't I see a report that we also have like funnel webs somewhere around Saskatchewan? Maybe like southern Saskatchewan, which is unfortunately where I live. Anywhere the deadliest. But Death has a cool accent. But Death there has a cool accent. Yeah, he's like, all right, mate, it's time to go. Looks like you put one too many shrimps on the bar. Are you playing as Link to the past with a SNES controller instead of Link? No. What? Oh, no. What are you even talking about, dude? Don't tell him, you guys. No matter how much he asks, don't tell him. This is just Zelda. I just said 9 with Zelda. Oh crap, they followed. Now they want an actual answer. Yes, it's a SNES controller. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I lied to you. Anywhere the deadliest thing lives under a toilet so you can die at any time, take it a shit for shit is a no for me, yeah. Yeah, and I thought that the way Elvis went was pretty horrible. No. Man, there's no way around that. Dying on the toilet legitimately is probably the worst way to go. I've seen some like TikTok is really cool because it gives me a view into other parts of the world and what can happen. And for whatever reason, TikTok's like, you like spiders that scare the ever living piss out of you, right? And I'm like, no. It's like, okay, here's some more videos about spiders and stuff. And like, I've seen some horrible stuff where people are like driving in their car and like, you know, where you have like, sometimes you'll have the handles in cars and SUVs and stuff. Like I saw like a huge spider just crawling there and a girl was like taking a video and she was like singing and stuff. Didn't even realize that it was there. It's like, are you insane? Why do you live there? Like a lot of Canadians will say like, you know, when it's like minus 25 or minus 30 or even minus 40 degrees Celsius and we're outside shoveling and we're exhausted and we want to, you know, give up on life. We just say, I live here where the air hurts my face because I don't have to worry about spiders. And it's okay. It makes me okay with it. It's up there. And you know, I have a very unique insight into this. I believe it. I believe you do. If I could choose how I die, I would have the wife drown me and at least die with a smile on my face. That got really dark. Like really dark. Like kind of too dark. So how about that football team, guys? Derper, derper, herper, derp. What's your favorite, like, goofy word? I don't know if that... I guess that could mean a bunch of different things.
Show them what you do.
But like derp. Or butthole. Like, those are some of my favorite words. Cowboys still losing and I laugh at them. Like the football. I'm Canadian and I don't watch CFL really. Even, well, I do a little bit. I don't really care about football, so anything that you're trying to say is going over my head. It's okay, I will send you a cookie, don't cry. You better not be lying to me and you're not gonna send me a cookie. We'll have problems. You do not say that in a joking tone to a fat man. You don't be like, I'll send you a cookie. Like, if you're not gonna send me a cookie, I will hunt you down. And I will force you to shove a cookie in my mouth. I'm not a big cookie guy, so you'll be okay. But just be careful with fat guys. You're only 30K? There you go. Shalingading. Butthole. Yeah, butthole's probably one of my favorite funny words. It's literally like, it's up there. There's not a lot of words that I find funnier than butthole. Shalingading is that's good. That's good. Cornbread is better than cookies. It's also not that. What kind of comparison is that? What kind of comparison is that? Okay, hold on. What the hell kind of comparison is that? That's not a comparison. It's like, do you like mustard or Jeep Durango? Those aren't the same thing. I messed it up. Do you like mustard or do you like watermelon? I can't do this. Just leave me alone. I'm trying to game. Gosh, get out of my room. That's not an argument in the civilized world. That's just not. It's not like cornbread is way better than cookies. It's like saying pizza is better than hydrogen peroxide. It doesn't make sense. See, I did it. I got one. I said one of the things. There are different cornbreads, I know. Well, why didn't you say that to begin with? You just said cornbread. You expect my Canadian ass to understand that? No. Saying what in prison would get me bitch slapped. I feel like most anything you could say in prison would get you bitch slapped. Like, let's be honest here. You could say a lot of things that would get you in trouble. Pizza is better than hydrogen peroxide. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? Cornbread is better than cookies. All right. I'm gonna start banning people. I don't need this kind of negativity in my life. Wow. Cornbread is better than cookies. You guys just must think water is spicy or something. Weirdos.
Why is it spicy?
I can't do it. My throat hurts. I've been talking too much and I gotta sing tomorrow, dang it. Nick is better than Ington. Ington is dead. You're fighting now? You're from the hood? From the hood. Do. You know what's funny watching the numbers of viewers on TikTok? Because I can see it moving quite a bit. It moves a lot more than any other platform that I'm on. Oh gosh, watch out, Mother Brain. I got the S one. When I go on like tangents and I start to kind of get a little bit like insane, the numbers go down, but when I shut up and I just play for a bit, the numbers magically go up. It's a weird dynamic with streaming on TikTok. It's almost like when I shut my mouth and just play the game, people are like, this is good stuff. I like it when the guy doesn't talk. And then when I don't say anything, everybody on Twitch is just like, well, have a good one, guys. I'll see you later. I can't win.
Why doesn't he talk more?
Cause I'm new at this. This is my first stream ever, you guys. Thank you so much for joining my show stream. Spork laser? I don't know what that means, but I'm into it. I like it. Yeah, buddy. Where's that big key? I got a busy day tomorrow. I got practice in the morning. Then we gotta jump and drive an hour to go to a funeral. Then we gotta drive back home, and then we have some meetings. It's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. I'm not stoked about it. And I don't like, obviously it goes without saying, I don't like funerals. But I get so emotional at them. I hate it. A compass, now I can see where I need to go. Hooray. Fingers in your mouth, kitty, but I don't feel no teeth. What is that? I don't know that reference. I've never really liked cornbread, honestly. I've never had it in any sort of scenario and thought, this is really, really good. But it's not like it's bad. Does that make sense? No, Nick, it doesn't. You're not speaking English anymore. Probably because I'm really tired and worn down. Probably that's more than likely. I haven't had the good cornbread. I didn't know there was such a thing. I thought it was just all cornbread. It was all just mid. No, I know. I'm more of a pie guy myself. I'm not a big cake person. I'm with you on that. Do I like Sturtle? He's a good guy. Helped me move one time. He was a little bit late to get there, and he wanted the pizza before we started moving, but I said no, and he kind of came to terms with it. So, Sturtle's alright. It's pie for life. You're gross. Oh, pie the food. Yeah, pie's good. I don't think I've ever seen that movie all the way through. Anytime I've ever seen it, it's been on the TV somewhere, and it's either at the beginning or at the middle or at the end, and I haven't consistently seen the whole thing in one sitting. So I really don't know what's going on in the movie. But I know I would like it if I sat down and watched it all. Sturtle is still a good dude. Yeah, no, Sturtle's good. Sturtle's legit, you know. Everyone has their flaws. Sturtle has his own. He's trying his bestest. And that's what I like about Sturtle. He was the best. Honestly, he was the best class president a guy could really have, you know? My guy Sturtle. That should be a warning to everybody here. Don't typo. I don't let it go. Hey, stop moving. What if I did it on purpose? Then that would take all the fun out of it. Oh man. Maybe if I was still on controller. Now that I'm on mouse and keyboard, I'm a little bit more consistent. There's that D2 aim. All right, so this all falls apart if this is anything but what is it? Ether. I'm gonna check Hookshot Cave, just because there's lots of items that can be in there, and maybe another medallion just to kind of help. And then we'll go and check, and then after that, I don't know what to do. Oh, a Hookshot and Super Bunny as well. Now that I think about it. Alright, whoever was asking for me to buy them a cabin earlier, I got a little bit more money, so I can probably hook you up. I got 1652. I could probably make it happen. Just give me your banking information. I promise I'll be good. That's not another medallion game. Try again. No. Got 2 more chances. Nope. Bad. 1 more chance. Be good. You're dead. You are dead to me. Please. Thank you. All right, moment of truth, folks. Get your bingo cards ready. Here we go. Please be ether. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. All right. We need Quake. And I don't remember seeing it at all. But the unfortunate part is there's a lot of places it could be. What I'll do is I'll just save and quit. We have the 2 red crystals, we'll do that next. We rebuilt that castle must be on LSD, yeah. Either that or Ganon's having quite the rave in there. Dooks, 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 dook, dook, dooks, 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 dook, dook, dook. If you love killing stuff in Dark Hyrule, let me hear you say yeah! Yeah. I love the lower caps, no punctuation, nothing. You're just like, yeah. Oh, excuse me, what the heck? I thought I slept good last night. I guess not. Nope. Not there. Probably our next best bet is to make our way to Kakariko. AM 45 next week. I don't have time for punctuation. That's fair. Do what you gotta do. Just know that it'll show up on your report card regardless. There will be a point soon where I'll have to start dipping into dungeons. I know I didn't check the big chest in Skull Woods here, but I wasn't sure if I needed to or not, so let me just quickly see what's left. All right, so the compass is in the chest, so that's fine. Gross. Come with me if you want to live. And it might be fast just to do this, yeah. useless. Are you serious? Oh man. It's gotta be magic here, right? Nope. Nope. Yeah, no, good job, Nintendo. That was really smart of you. You guys really know how to make a good video game. Way to go. Way to go. Are you freaking... We're really gonna do this? Alright, fine. Screw you then. Eat piles and piles of dog crap. Nice, I'm glad you enjoy them. Alright, back to CAC. Just one item game. All I need is just one item. We can do the tablet in desert, then I'll warp to Misery Mire and probably start that because I don't think there's anything else that I can do. Mind you, there is Light World, Zora, not Zora, but Bum and Waterfall Cave. Maybe we'll do that first before I dip into dungeons. No, Metroid's all done. There's nothing there for me. I grabbed everything. I'm pretty sure I did anyways. Here we go. We're gonna do this first because it's quick, and then we'll come back and talk to the guy on the bridge, and then I guess Misery Mire next. I'm not gonna worry about getting the tunic. Bummer. I didn't say it was. I was just asking a question, friendo. But I'm glad that I bamboozled you. Haha. Gotcha. I'm not gonna be streaming it right now. I'm just playing it. And it is a mighty fine video game, I'll tell you that much. Especially for the price, you cannot beat it. I don't know how it's possible. It is one of the finest video games at a fraction of the price. That ain't it, buddy. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Did you just sniff that? Yeah. Of course I did. What are you talking about? There we go. I'd laugh if Misery was also, What are you doing? Oh, it is. That's funny. Okay, cool. Good. GG's. Very much stuck. Oh, dude. I want when people look at me, Casey, I want them to look at me and be like, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Mostly because of my time on Facebook. No. It's dumb. Yeah, we're just finishing up now. The most boring part of the seed is literally just finishing. Like, sometimes I wish, like, I would have probably tried to do more randomizers in one stream if it was just like, find all the items to be in go mode and then just this, everything's done because the game realizes, oh, you're done, right? But I guess that's based on everyone else's experience of logic, so, because I did some stuff that was maybe not necessarily in the correct order, so the game probably wouldn't be able to tell necessarily. Hey, CTA Clubhouse, how's it going, dude? This room would look really, really interesting in 3D. I'd love to see them try it. I feel like this game could totally work in 3D. This chest has to have a key or I gotta go back. Good. Sorry guys, I'm just feeling a little worn out, tired, and I know I'm not like zany or goofy. I apologize. Oh, shoot. No. Ah, damn it. Well, I'll just take it. I'll just take it. Nice thing is that we're pretty much done the seed, so I can chill out afterwards. Again, I need a key from these next 4 chests, but I think we'll be okay. There's my last medallion at the very least. This is going super well for me right now. Oh, really? Seriously? That sucks. That really sucks. What? It's the big chest. Bummer. This has never happened to me. But I deserved it because I skipped items. So. Well, thanks, Casey. I appreciate that, man. I'm not gonna bother checking Mimic Cave. I don't really see how it's gonna be beneficial. I got everything I need. Alright, let's try again. That didn't take that long. GG's. Easy game! 3 turtle heads poking out. Alright, I think that's it. I think we got everything, so now we can finish up. I think. Yep. We outie. Am I right? Got him. High fives. Nailed it, Casey. I love what I see coming out of you. That's fantastic. Way to go. All right, Big Key. Don't be a dick here. Be close. You don't gotta be on the pedestal, but you got to be close. One cringy joke at a time. Hey, man. I like what you got going on. Keep it up. Oh my gosh. I've just got keys. A delicious fillet of fish. Mmm. What did you miss? Nothing. I'm just at the end. Hope your fillet of fish is wonderful. The thing that scares me about it too is I feel like I would like a filet-o-fish. I think I would enjoy it, and that scares me. That scares me to my core. Because the things that I enjoy, I have an addictive personality, so if I like something, I'm probably gonna eat it non-stop. Like every time I go there. Juice. Oh man, I love it. That's a fantastic comment. Thank you for that. You're so nice. There's a friend of mine who's a streamer. His name is Grumpy Walrus. And there was a period of time when we would show up into each other's streams and just be really sickeningly sweet. Like, we actually liked each other, so it wasn't like we were trying to, like, be complete a-holes to each other. But we would just be, like, to the point where it would I wouldn't necessarily say it would make people uncomfortable, but it was a lot to deal with. And we'd be like, dude, you're like my inspiration for life. Like, when I get up in the morning, I just want to be like you. And stuff like that, and it's just like, it's hard to listen to, and it's super inauthentic, but we also like each other, but we love giving each other a hard time. Because at one point it started off where it was just like, we were just like, yeah man, you used to be good at this game, I remember that, but now you're not good at the game anymore. And just like, really, you know, trolly. But then it was just like, what if we were just like really sweet to each other, but like the point where it made people kind of annoyed even worse than just the casual disses. And that was when you said thanks for asking, you were so nice, with all like just the way that you said that reminded me of that, of just being like just like annoyingly nice. And you knew it wasn't authentic. I think that was the key of it. You knew there was no authenticity in the slightest of what was being said. And that made it special. Because you really had to think of like, how do I say this in the most pandering, pathetic, annoying way, while also trying to maintain a little bit of comedy? You think I'm insincere? Come on. I'm literally talking smack about your sandwich and being a wiener, and you're like, thanks for asking, you're so nice. I know you. I know you. You literally, like, was it yesterday, or not yesterday, I didn't stream yesterday, but the day before yesterday, you're like, you get Morph Ball yet? Like, come on, don't give yourself that much credit. Like, I think you're all right. I think you're a cool dude, but come on. Let's be honest with ourselves. Well, did you get it? I don't want to talk about it. I did say wiener, that is correct. You are correct, sir. I'm glad you do, man. Thank you. It's nice to know that not everybody hates me. Just a select couple thousand. There's a lot of people that don't like my style. That's the funny thing. When you spend any amount of time on the internet, you realize that people just don't like other people just for the sake of not liking people. There's not really a whole lot that goes into it. That's why some people use it. You are correct, sir. You're very astute. Fun fact, the word astute has the word toot in it as well. Did you know that? It's crazy how the English language is. None of it is good sometimes, but it brings up, well, it gives people the ability and sort of a self-imposed authority to be able to share how they really feel about people, but in a safe way where it protects them and not the person that they're trying to harass. And so I wholeheartedly agree with you. I think it sucks. Those people who can go to Australia. Got him! Oh snap. Problem solution. I love right up to the very end that dude's eyes are still spinning like crazy. Gold sword, boom, right here. Nice, got it. Oh, and the rebuttal coming from Race the Reaper. Let's see what he has to say. Because Australia is a great place. Got him. Wow. Didn't get a single one. That was fantastic. You even boxed a kangaroo, you're so Australian. If someone has to defend themselves and say that I've boxed a kangaroo, I'm so Australian, it makes me wonder. Are you actually Australian? I don't know why, but it's hilarious seeing the bird just pick up the controller by its wire like that. You've eaten kangaroo, so does that make me? That's a great question. Ah, damn, I thought it was going to be enough hits for part 2. The Ganon Boogaloo. I gotta say, this might have been one of the most boring SMZ3 seeds I've ever played. There just wasn't a whole lot to it. Real simple stuff. Got him. GG's. Alright. Now just to beat the other game, and then we are done. Done like the dinner. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for supper tonight, too. I think we're actually gonna go to Costco, do some shoppings. And then be back in time for whatever Destiny shenanigans happen. Again, if you guys play Destiny or want to get into Destiny, please hit me up. I would love to game with you. And if not, then just tell me to go stuff it. And I will not. I am completely incapable of stuffing. Yeah, man, just hit me up. Time to do it is rare. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, I mostly play on the weekends and the evenings and try to get raids going with the clan. As we are continually to grow back. Who's Destiny? Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, it's pretty scary stuff. People don't believe me when I tell them it's scary to look at, and then I do it, and I scare them so much that they don't watch. You weren't kidding. Unsubscribe. I think what I'm, well, I mean, they're dirt cheap, so maybe, but I'm definitely, if we're going, I'm just gonna buy a pack of hot dogs and bring them home, because to have a glizzy, a Costco glizzy at home is a superpower that I do not take lightly and appreciate. What's a glizzy? It's a hot dog. Why it's called that, I don't know. It's the same reason why kids say 6'7", 6'7". That doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense about what the world is today. I don't think it's a Canadian thing, no. Got him. Man, I've been nailing Baby Skip lately. I think it's a Gen Z thing. I don't know what it means. That's a new one. I'm hearing it being very popular and it doesn't have any meaning. It's literally like a nothing word. I would say Google it. It may be like a 69, but someone isn't tall enough to reach the genitals. Inches, yeah, exactly. This Ronald is nice, yeah. Psycho Fan, what's up, man? Literally has no meaning. It was a meme that got memed more, and it's Gen Alpha. Yeah, it's the me as the kids get younger and younger and become more self-aware. The memes get dumber and dumber. Like, come on. I'm scared. I'm a scared millennial. What's Ohio? You mean Skibbity, Ohio? It's my kids' era. My kids hate. Yeah, there's those that just jump into the next trend, and then there's those that stand firm on still like trying to be groovy. You know, when I was in high school, and that was in 2007. That was my grade 12 year. I was really into the word groovy, and people would make fun of me for saying groovy, but all the teachers thought it was wicked. Like, yeah, 70s, right? And I was like, please don't talk to me. I don't need teachers talking to me. Nick is so keen. His parents raised him right. Don't save the animals? I mean, if that's what you want, then you'd better believe I'll listen. Let them burn and blow up? That's not my style, man, but for you, I'll do it. I got you, boo. You got it, White Star. You better believe it. Alright, see you, man. Have a great weekend yourself. Have a better weekend than I'll have, than my weekend will be. Just do good. I love you. He makes me nervous. Save the space pirates! I got you, Psycho Man. Thanks for letting me know you were here, though. I appreciate it. Sub 4 hour seed, baby. Let's heckin' go. Rockin' and rollin'. It's another one to suck the butt. Rotten Ronnie does it again. All right, guys. I'm literally gonna bounce just now. Thank you guys for watching. Today was definitely not a normal day, but that's okay. Don't expect any streams from me the weekend. Don't usually expect weekend streams, but you never know what might happen. But we'll be back next week with some more stuff. Hopefully, then I want to do a playthrough of AM2R and potentially even a Zero Mission. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. I will see you next time. Thank you guys for all the love. I appreciate it. Ciao.